Good afternoon. My name is Lynette Humphreys. I'm a student enrolled at the College of the North Atlantic. I'm going to be doing a presentation today, a persuasive speech for my oral communications course. The topic that I've chosen to speak about is organ donation. Would you like the opportunity to save someone's life? If you had the power to extend someone's future at the end of your life's journey, would you? Have you decided to become an organ donor? Right now in Canada, there are more than 4,000 Canadians waiting for an organ transplant to save their lives. The act of organ donation takes healthy organs and tissues from one person who has consented to organ donation and transplants them into another. The organs that are typically used in organ donation are the heart, kidneys, liver, lungs, pancreas, intestine, and thymus. Tissues such as the tendons, bones, cornea, skin, heart valves, and veins can also be donated. Worldwide, the most commonly donated organ is the kidney. Next is the liver, and coming in a close third is the heart. Last year in Canada, 195 people died while waiting for an organ transplant. Wouldn't it be inspiring to know that by becoming an organ donor, you could give someone a second chance at life? There are many myths surrounding organ donation, and I'm going to clarify some questions you may have about donating. One of those myths is regarding the age of a person who is eligible for donation. Organ donors can be any age. Children can become organ donors with the consent of their parents. Anyone can be considered an organ donor regardless of your age or medical history. The donor's medical condition at the time of death is more important than the person's past medical history. One of the conditions that must be met in order to become an organ donor is the person must die in hospital with a ventilator that supports oxygen circulation throughout the blood and organs being used for transplantation. If you die at home or in the community, however, you can still donate tissue. Almost everyone can donate tissues within certain time limits after death. Another myth is people believe that once medical personnel are made aware of a person being an organ donor, the medical personnel won't work as hard to save their life. This myth is false. Organ donation is considered after all other attempts to save a person's life has failed. The medical staff, including the doctor, will then consult with the family regarding the wishes of the deceased of becoming an organ donor. The decisions will be made surrounding what organs and tissues can and will be harvested from the donor. Some people are concerned about the costs surrounding organ donation and how funeral arrangements will be prepared. In Canada, the cost associated with organ donation is covered by the healthcare system. There is not a fee or a cost charged to the family of the organ donor, nor does the funeral arrangements have to change. The surgical procedure of organ donation takes place in an operating room. The option of having an open casket is still available if the family should wish. Another myth is that organ donation is seldom successful. This statement is also untrue. The success rates for transplant patients are excellent. 80 to 95% of patients are doing well 1 year after their transplant. The quality of life for transplant recipients is wonderful, and they are able to work, travel, play sports, attend school, and engage in any activities that they would normally partake in. So, here's what you have to do to become an organ or tissue donor. First, you need to tell the people closest to you in your life about your decision to become an organ donor. At the time of your death, your family will be asked to give consent on your behalf to allow harvest of your organs. You can also fill out an organ donor card or check the box on your driver's license renewal form. In Newfoundland and Labrador, you can visit the Eastern Health website to obtain your organ donor card. The donation of a second chance at life for someone in need of organ transplant is one of life's greatest gifts. Many people in need of organ and tissue transplants can only wait and hope. Many people will die while waiting. The gift of organ donation is based solely on human compassion. Please become an organ donor. Organ donation is a choice that is important for us as individuals, as well as equally important for the people who are waiting for organ donations. You have the power to save a life by becoming an organ donor. Donate today. Thanks.